Welcome back to Jersey Matters. I'm Larry Menti. We're going to continue our conversation on my favorite topic, Jersey tomatoes, and talk a little bit about agritourism with Al Murray, who is the New Jersey Assistant Secretary of Agriculture. Thanks for joining us.
Pleasure to be here, Larry.
How big of an industry are Jersey tomatoes?
This is a huge industry for our state. When people think of New Jersey agriculture, they think of the famed Jersey tomato, blueberries, peaches, corn, and peppers. There are big signature crops. Tomatoes, that's about a $38 million a year industry. We grow about 64 million pounds of these. We're ranked number 7 in the nation.
That shocks me. I saw that. In Florida's first?
Florida's first.
Because they can grow year-round.
Year-round, exactly. And California, and the southern states that do have the year-round. But ours are grown for the fresh market, as Tom said earlier in your earlier part of the segment. And that's why these are for eating out of hand. We do process a little bit. A lot of that goes into pizza sauce that's used throughout the East Coast. But this is our signature crop. It's that sandy, acidic soil. These things love the humidity, and it just brings out the flavor that our consumers, not just in New Jersey, but everywhere.
No, I was stunned to hear that it's the same variety grown elsewhere. It just tastes differently in New Jersey, and it's by far the best tomatoes in the country.
Oh, exactly. And like I said, it's our soil. We have that sandy, acidic soil that brings the flavor up. I can't tell you how many times in my career I've heard people, transplants from New Jersey, that might move to Ohio or somewhere like that, and they come to Jersey, they buy the plants, they take a bucket of soil, and they take it back, and they can't understand why they didn't capture the same flavor as what if they grew it in their backyard here.
So now let's talk about agritourism.
Sure.
Because this is an important time of year for agritourism.
Great time of year for agritourism. It's becoming a very important industry for our state. As you know, Halloween has become a huge holiday. I mean, who would have guessed? You know, back in the day when we just go door to door trick or treating, now it's adults, everybody's involved in it. And I think the other part of it is that we've all had our shore vacation. We're all down the Jersey Shore. We enjoyed it. Summer's leaving, fall's on its way. I think people are beginning to think, you know what, there's not going to be many more. Days are getting shorter, and they want to get that last burst of outdoor activity. So it's time to turn to the country, time to go out, pick some apples, take a hayride, go on a haunted hayride, walk through a corn maze. And what it does also, which we like, is we like to think there's an educational aspect to it as well. People are getting out into the farms. They're getting out and they're seeing what the farmers do every day and the hard work that they go through, and they get to enjoy the open space that we have. You know, we have almost 800,000 acres in New Jersey is farmland in our state. And people are getting exposed to it in a fun way, in an educational way, in a healthy way, going out to pick a nice healthy apple.
It's not just the apple, it's the mazes, and the farms have built haunted houses, and it's scarecrows, and you buy pumpkins.
And what it's done is it's added and extended the farmer season a little bit to help them with another revenue source as well.
And it's become huge over the last few years.
It's unbelievable. We are now the 9th largest state in agritourism. They just started measuring it. It's worth about $18 million to our farmers. And right now I think there's about 350 farms that are involved in it throughout New Jersey.
Wow.
And then the other part I would be remiss not to mention also is, and agritourism just isn't necessarily going out to be entertained with this, but it's also to go to enjoy a winery. And we have over 50 wineries in the state, and almost every weekend there's a wine festival going on. So I think with New Jersey, because we're so diverse in our agriculture and all that we do, that there's something for everybody in the state.
And also, and you'd let me know if this is part of agritourism, many times when I hear of a festival, I go and it's on a farm. It's farmland.
Exactly.
And that's the same thing.
Hamilton has a huge blueberry festival in June. Chatsworth has the big cranberry festival. Right now we're in the midst of the cranberry harvest. It's just getting underway. People go, they want to see roadside, they want to see how cranberries, they're interested in where their food comes from, and to be able to go out and possibly even pick and sample and pick them themselves.
And it's great for farmers to find another source of revenue.
Yes, I have to say, you know, they're on thin margins where they operate off of, and they're called what they're called price takers, whatever the market will bear. So by finding new and creative ways to bring in some more revenue to their farm, helps them, helps their families. And like I said, also provides a service for our citizens to be exposed to agriculture.
Well, it helps us all because we all want healthy food, and so this is a way to get out and support your local farmer. Thank you so much, Al. I appreciate you coming in. It was great. Al Murray, New Jersey Assistant Secretary of Agriculture. The exciting news of all this, the old Jersey tomatoes are coming back. The Rutgers tomatoes are coming back next year. I'm Larry Menti. That's it for Jersey Matters. Stick around for another thing.